Long before the pyramids of Giza reached for the skies, before Thebes flourished, there was a forbidden structure hidden deep in the western desert of Kemet, the Black Pyramid of Setekh. This pyramid was not a tomb but a prison for chaos itself. Built during the reign of the forgotten pharaoh Neferkari, who had made a dangerous pact with Setekh, the god of storms, deserts, and chaos. In exchange for power, Neferkari had promised sacrifices, but when his treachery was discovered, the high priestess Enkiya, blessed by Isis and Thoth, led a rebellion. Enkiya, possessing the Ankh of Light, a divine artifact, sealed Setekh's essence into the Black Pyramid, entombing Neferkari and his cursed followers within. She warned that should the pyramid ever be disturbed, the spirit of Setekh would awaken, bringing drought, darkness, and destruction. Generations passed, dynasties rose and fell, and the Black Pyramid became a myth, a story elders whispered on starry nights to scare restless children. In the time of Pharaoh Amenhotep the Magnificent, Egypt was at its peak, yet beneath the surface stirred ambition, greed, and thirst for forbidden knowledge. General Nebseni, a war hero craving eternal glory, had heard rumors of the Black Pyramid's treasure. Dismissed by the priests, Nebseni was not deterred. With a troop of mercenaries and corrupt scribes, he ventured into the Scythian desert. Following star charts and forbidden scrolls stolen from the Temple of Thoth, they found the pyramid, half buried in sands, its black granite walls still unweathered by time. Hieroglyphs warned, "Disturb not the balance of Ma'at or face the storm of eternity." But greed made Nebseni blind. They broke the seals, opening the portal between the world of the living and the realm of Setekh. A dark cloud erupted, swallowing the sun. The eye of Ra dimmed. From that moment, the Nile began to recede, crops failed, and the skies wept sand instead of rain. Far away, in a humble village along the Nile, lived a girl named Sennet, a descendant of Enkiya. Raised by her grandmother, a retired priestess, Sennet was often mocked as the seer's orphan, for her parents had died young, but Sennet had visions, dreams of a Black Pyramid, of storms speaking her name, of the sun bleeding in the sky. She saw the face of a shadowed god calling for release, and of an Ankh glowing like the sun. When the sky turned dark and the Nile's waters sank, the elders knew the curse was real. The temple of Isis summoned Sennet, revealing to her the truth of her bloodline. "Only you can reclaim the Ankh and restore balance," said the high priest. "But beware, for the shadow knows your name." With a group of brave warriors, a Nubian navigator named Kefren, and a scribe called Thamos, Sennet journeyed into the heart of the desert. They crossed blistering dunes, faced giant scorpions, sand spirits, and illusions sent by Setekh to confuse them. Each night, Sennet meditated, speaking with the spirits of her ancestors. Enkiya appeared in a dream, handing her the memory of the Ankh's location beneath the Eye of Horus, engraved inside the pyramid itself. As they approached the pyramid, a sandstorm unlike any other swallowed them. Many warriors perished. Only Sennet, Kefren, and Thamos reached the Black Pyramid's gates. The pyramid's corridors were narrow and steep, filled with cursed hieroglyphs that whispered madness. In the heart chamber stood Setekh's shadow, half-formed, a vortex of smoke and serpents, with red glowing eyes. "You are of the seer's blood," Setekh hissed, "but your flesh is weak. Join me, and I'll make you queen of the storm." Sennet resisted, raising the Ankh of Light, whose brilliance burned away the shadows. A battle of willpower ensued. Memories of her ancestors fortified her mind. She recited the spell of Ma'at, balancing truth and justice. In a final surge, the Ankh's light pierced Setekh, trapping him once more in a prism of golden energy. But the price was high. Kefren sacrificed himself, holding back spectral guards while Sennet completed the seal. Sennet returned to Kemet, weary but victorious. The Nile flowed again, the sky cleared, and life returned to the land. In honor of her courage, Pharaoh Amenhotep declared her daughter of Isis, erecting a temple with her deeds carved in stone. She never sought power, but returned to her village, teaching balance and the old ways of Ma'at. Yet she warned, "So long as men are greedy, shadows will stir." Remember the Black Pyramid, and somewhere beneath the sands, Setekh sleeps, waiting.